How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The yeah, it's Monday, October. It's October 16th. So I was just looking at the paper and well, my vlog is, they're all back from the North Shore. Well, almost. It's kind of, you know, whatever. And, but the Gaza Strip, how am I going to explain this? Maybe that'll explain it. Okay. Well, the main thing is they're thinking about possibly... Really? A second front might open up. That's the northern Lebanon border. North of Israel is Lebanon. Now, from Lebanon, you got Hezbollah. Like bowler head. Hezbollah. Bowler head. So Hezbollah was sort of kind of, well, they're saying, look, we're going to deal with Hamas, but Hezbollah might be coming in. And I'm not sure if it's just sort of like the same deal with the background of these groups, but like, what was it? Like 9 rockets came in and hit Israel. 5 of them or 4 of them were deflected. Some of them hit, so they're just clear out. They're telling them, clear out, we're coming in. And so they're all poised with like 300,000 troops. They're poised. Well, Hezbollah has 100,000 fighters, by the way. So they're thinking about making it a militarized zone. They're telling them, hey, there is sort of basically the border's a militarized zone. It's like, look, it's militarized. Get out of there. They're gonna put like 300,000 troops, tanks, 6,000 rockets. I mean, it's about to get pummeled. So they're doing that placement without declaring the second war or the second front on Hezbollah. It's kind of in place. Meanwhile, just in the north of Gaza Strip is Gaza, the city, which has like about 2 million people. About 500,000 people have fled south to that promised, or got all the names, the southern border with Egypt, with the Herzberg or Hezbollah, whatever that was, the little thing that they're going to leave open. They're telling, and there's Americans in there, as far as we know. There's like 33 or 30 something. God, the numbers just get all cuckoo. But there's 2,600 dead so far. Without the electricity, they can't pump their own water. They pump their own water with electric pumps, and they don't have electricity, so there's like no water. So these people trying to go down south are having a time of it. In that northern Lebanon military border, you know, they've had rockets come over before, and they've battled that northern Lebanon border before with the Hezbollah. And they went all the way up to, it's at Beirut in Lebanon. They all went to Beirut, and they kind of did good. I mean, the Israeli defense forces were actually really good, and they went in there, good as in skilled, and they accomplished what they got far into Lebanon, all the way up to like Beirut, and southern Lebanon hasn't recovered from that thing, which was like in 2006, I don't know, 2009, no, oh gosh. I mean, it's so pockmarked with so much stuff going on. I'm trying to make it simple, and I'm like losing that battle. Our U.S. Secretary Anthony Blinken is in town in Israel, and some of these other thingies, and they got a couple of like a couple of mini armadas. They got the you got the aircraft carrier, and then another aircraft carrier is going in, and they got destroyers and everything. So, did I even write that down? I did. I wrote that stuff down. It's gotten so confusing. I got Toastmasters here. I'm the Toastmaster. I'm the Word Master. They're just slacking and dumping. Everyone's delegating to everybody else.
Just do this for me. I'm gonna eat Halloween candy.
That's the scariest thing about Halloween. Halloween candy is everywhere. It's like, that's not good for me. So Hezbollah evacuated. So they're evacuating Gaza, the city bit. About 500,000 people. Oh, there was a couple other things. One is, okay, the hostages. By the way, the hostages is something like over 100 hostages. And so where are they? They're somewhere that the hostage takers, the Hamas. The Hamas are somewhere. So the Hamas are... they took the hostages and they figured they have this big tunnel system. Now, this big tunnel system developed because Hamas... Well, that Gaza area gets humanitarian aid. And this money goes, you know, in the hands of the warlords, or this money or this aid or whatever. Or even if it's food and stuff, they sell it and they keep money. Anyways, the humanitarian aid going into Gaza for the Palestinians gets diverted, and they make tunnels, a couple $1 billion worth of tunnels. So they're down there digging them. They call them, like, I don't know, Hogwarts. It's a Harry Potter thing. Something about they're tunnel rats, and they use children labor to do this stuff too. But Israel's got this special forces, a kind of a delta force of the Israel Defense Forces. They got a delta force called the Sayeret Matkal, also known as the unit. Sayeret Matkal, the unit. It's kind of Sayeret Matkal. That's kind of Dune sounding, but these guys are like a delta force for the Israelis, and they're going to go down into those tunnels first and just try to do a rescue, but good luck. So all of that is about to happen, but hasn't happened yet. It's poised, and it's getting in place. So let me point out this. The Hamas and these terrorist groups, Hezbollah too, I imagine, is the same way. They come in, and their plan is shoot everybody, make most terror. Shoot everybody, make most terror, and nobody's safe. That's their plan. So it's very chaotic, and it doesn't have directive except for get there and do as much damage as possible. Now, the Israeli Defense Force has been experienced with this for years and years. It's how complicated all these little dealies are. So not only have they done this, they've been successful at doing what they do. They have a special Delta Force unit, something from the planet Arrakis, Sayeret Matkal. Anyways, these guys are going in, and they've been planning with specific targets. So it is all coordinated with intelligence planning and targets and targeting. They already got one guy. They apparently got this leader of like they're hunting Osama bin Laden kind of deal. There's an Ali Qadi. I'm not going to make fun with names, but I think it's Ali Qadi is dead. He's one of the shadowy leaders of the Hamas. So they knew where he was. They sent the rocket bomb to this structure he was in, and the structure blew up, and they knew he was in it, so they knew they got him. So that's verified by the Israeli Defense Forces. They bombed his hidey-ho, and Ali Qadi is dead. He's a very shadowy Hamas leader. So, okay, well, they got one of the bad guys who was one of the planners for the recent massacre. Or was it October 7th? They went in with the festival and they shot people and all that, and invaded and shot people randomly in houses and killed little babies. That planner, or one of them, is dead. Okay, good for him, but there's obviously much more. But my point being is, they knew where he was. They got him, and they can confirm that guy is gone. That's pretty tactical stuff. And then there's Hamas. Bullets everywhere. Shoot everybody. So, in the upcoming thing, when they blow that whistle, and I don't know what whistle they're going to blow, but I got one. I'm going to break something here. Okay, that didn't work. I'm sorry about that. But when they blow the whistle, when they get the green light and get go on this thing, it's going to be a tactical precision thing as well as a lot of bloody massacre. So that's what's going on. Everyone's waiting, and the second front. You know what? Let's see what's going on. The news. Blah blah. Oh, and yeah, took a while. Yeah. So much for smooth transitions. So the imminent invasion, and most of them are like, they are getting ahead. I mean, who wouldn't? It's not like they're listening.
Oh, look, August Max says to get out of Gaza. We should go.
Oh, hey, oh, what the heck? Sorry for this. My whole thing's been going down. This guy is a sheriff. Yeah, there's a sheriff in Texas. And he's like saying, you know what? And they're going to block the Jim Jordan vote. There's a sheriff in Texas, and he just said, hey, stop. You know, when you put those immigrants on the airplane to Martha's Vineyard, they're doing something illegal there. So we blew the whistle, and he's down on them, the sheriff guy. He's like a Sergeant McGruff, and he's found out the people in the background were this intelligent lady working for the Florida Governor DeSantos to get them people, which was basically illegal to do. So that's what that story is. So we're all kept up on the... So they're planning for imminent invasion. 2 million residents wait, and the grounded troops are about to attack. They're putting in fuel trucks, maybe, I don't know. And Lahaina is being evicted. And what an intervention. Oh, okay, crazy upon crazy. Now there's profiteers in warfare and all that, but what gets me is the politicians gonna be utilizing that thing to be politically exactly housing those in need. Okay, and they're going, that's on Maui. And nobody's perfect. The Jets lost to the Eagles, breaking a 12 losing winning streak. They won at losing. So the Jets kind of broke the hex and they won. Yay, I guess. Yay. Actually, kind of yay if you're a New Yorker. And the Cleveland Browns squeaked and beat the San Francisco 49ers. So Birdie's getting sacked here. So it's all upset. What the heck's going on? Oh, need to relax. Let's relax. Remember back in the day, 1967? Hey, you know what? Let's just go to the beach fully clothed. Just look at the rocks getting hit by the waves. There's a monument to Captain Cook marking the spot where the... Oh, this is on the Big Island. He was cut to pieces into little chunks. They found out he wasn't the god Lono. They were like, what? Get him! You tried to fool us. You're not Lono. The monument to Captain Cook marking the spot where the explorer died can be seen far on shore. Calico Bay. Kealakekua Bay. Gotta say it right, Kealakekua Bay on the Big Island's Kona coast. You see? That's where he is. And the guy, see the guy on a boat trying to find out where the pick-up-ee is. Okay, right about there. And there's also the, wait, I gotta point this out. I gotta look. Oh, here it is. International Film Festival, Hawaii International Film Festival is starting. So on Oahu, it's on the 12th. So I guess it's already started. Right? 16th? It's almost ended already. And there's a meteor shower up in Orion. International Film Festival. Okay, so I lost on. Anyways, I got mixed feelings about that thing. And there's no time to figure out why. Well, one more finger on the pulse. I'm gonna get your fingers out of my pulse. Oh, political cartoon. Home for sale, 8% mortgage. Oh, higher interest rate.
Why? We can't afford to buy him at that rate.
That's why they got a dream home. Walk on by, pretend.
The kid's like zombied out. What did they put in your Halloween candy? Okay, Red Hill is being defueled. They're starting the actual starting of the defueling today. It's going to last until January. But finally, they're not going to get anything but like a bad letter in their former military Navy admirals, or here's a bad letter. No, it's permanently in your record. Other than that, they got nothing. Okay, let's just do this. Humanitarian aid was diverted to Hamas. Regarding the reference to refugees who have suffered Israeli apartheid, in the letter, Israeli Palestinians must be made whole. Cite article October 13th. It is Hamas, leader of the Gazan people that has been apartheid government. It has been diverting humanitarian aid to war activities and not social projects that could help the Gaza people. A Gaza aid worker was found guilty of diverting up to $50 million from his employer World Vision to Hamas for tunnel building used to attack Israeli citizens. The Institute for Palestinian Studies proved that child labor was used in the tunnel construction. I guess those are the tunnel rats. There are many more accounted for diversions of humanitarian aid that went to the war effort and not to the people. The people of Gaza suffer under their own leadership, not Israel's. Cynthia Leibowitz, Waikiki. Thank you, Cynthia, for your input. And you're absolutely correct, and you just reiterated what I was saying. Yeah, they used kids to make the tunnels, and there's like literally, I don't know what is it, there's just miles and miles of these tunnels. But these Delta Force for the Israelis are going in there too. So it's just crazy. It's going to be one of them things, and it's going to be in the papers, and it's going to be infiltrating all of that political scene we got going on here. We don't have a Speaker of the House, so we can't even give them aid. So all that's crazy. And every time it's not the first time humanitarian aid goes to the warlords. Not the first time. So here we go, another Monday. Now that you know all that, you can forget it and have a nice Monday. Have a pleasant Monday. Yay. That's nice. Oh, look, so nice. Oh gosh. Oh, there's so much stuff for the doggy barking. Okay, aloha to you. Aloha. Okay, go now. Bye.